Oh, hello, world. Oh, there we go. Hello.
Oh,
We've made it.
it's you again.
It's you again.
Hey.
Oh, hello.
Hello, we're
Welcome.
here. We're doing things,
We're in a
playing
pub, gonna have a
games.
good time. Nothing bad is about to happen.
Nothing bad can happen at a pub
Nope,
ever.
nope. Not a fictional pub
Ever,
where,
ever, ever.
where
Not
the
when
whole
you,
point is to have fun.
not when you're rocking 3 levels of exhaustion. That'll
No,
be great.
man. We're having fun. F is for friends who do stuff together. Oh,
Just
or F is for fire that burns down the whole time. You know the drill.
Mhm. Oh, there's a puppy. Where's the puppy?
He's too short.
He's too short. Make him not short. Oh, there
Puppy.
he is. He's a puppy.
Oh,
We are.
Suddenly the viewership shot up.
Yeah, there is a puppy, people.
Oh, don't eat the mic.
We
Yeah, what's
are
that?
supervising the household, so the popper
I
is our responsibility.
picture the dog in the burning house going, "This is fine."
He would do that. He would just like sit there. He likes to straddle over one of the couches that we have, and he'd just be like straddling over the couch, looking around, watching it all burn down. Yes, it'd be his fault.
oh my god.
Because he wanted food or something. I don't know.
Somehow
So he
access the
tried
microwave.
cooking bacon himself.
Yes. Yep.
But when you don't have thumbs, you can't turn the knobs the right way, and then everything.
Yep.
I get
This
it.
all
I
goes
get
to
it.
shit. Yep.
This is why we evolved, man. Ovens. We can do it.
Ovens.
Oh,
Okay. So,
and there's my totally legit by science somehow.
mm-hmm.
No questions.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh wow. I'm like out of it. Okay.
Science will do that too.
It will. Okay. So, last time, our intrepid band of adventurers, Storm Animus, found themselves navigating the forests of the Feywild, trying to return to the great teleporting city of Taviran. And, on your way there, you had picked up a companion, a nymph who seemed to be lost, and she claimed that she was out collecting some sort of herb or mushroom for her sick son. You collected her after walking through a small clearing with a bunch of fairy rings on the inside. Then, after a while walking through the forest again, you heard some drumming, and slowly figuring out that you were in some sort of running in circles, magical loop sort of situation, you decided to go towards the drumming, thinking that might be the source of your troubles. You then found a small clearing that had a large black cube in the middle of it, of polished obsidian, and three separate spires with different small glowing marbles set into them. Setting them into the cube, you were presented with three challenges. The first one being a trial of combat, where you fought these terrible living bushes that seemed to have corpses on the inside of them that they were eating or reanimating, and you guys pretty easily dispatched these creatures.
Dispatcho.
Dispatcho. After defeating them, your vision flashed back to standing immediately in front of the cube, and you placed the next orb, the one that was the test of wisdom. And putting that orb in, the world kind of flashed around you, but nothing much changed other than the cube having whatever was written upon it, or objects that were on top of it were gone. And you also noticed that your companion Elodie was missing as well. After kind of speaking a few words, Aaron said in Sylvan that this is not real, or whatever, wherever you were at the time.
I call bullshit.
But in
Yes.
Sylvan.
But in Sylvan.
Right.
So
Eloquent
it's
bullshit.
magical.
Fancy magic bullshit. And part of the cube revealed itself. You put the next orb into the cube. This was the test of revelry. You found yourselves inside a classic-looking tavern where many different forms of revelry, debauchery, and craziness were going on. Almost like dreamlike in its presentation. This place has no doors, has some windows, and you saw some people from your past kind of in it. You saw Krokan and Karut, the bar owners from Ardale, and this place kind of has a like all too perfect kind of quality about it, and everything oftentimes seems too good to be true. You guys ordered the strongest drink available, as Millie, the one of the waitresses, sat down with you after being persuaded to by Aaron. Both of them eventually got up and started dancing near the couple bards that were playing music off in the corner. Then, the rest of you decided to go and approach the fighting pit and started trying to razz one of the more center of attention dwarves by the name of Bodar. You tried to set up a fight between him and Gabriel, and Bodar asked Gabriel to remove his armor. And in so doing, Gabriel mimed removing his armor and then realized that he could. And you all saw or watched as Gabriel revealed a half-elven humanoid face and body contained within the armor, something you had never noticed before and was totally out of the ordinary. So that is where we're picking up our game tonight, as Bodar is walking down into the pit to get himself ready for the fight. Storm Animus, what are you guys doing?
Okay, Gabriel. So you gotta give him a left and a right, and then just keep make sure yeah, you definitely would have. So you know that.
Yes, fair.
Yeah.
But he's Gabriel's very annoyed by a dog.
Alright, the Popo is borfing. Borf?
I get
What
it,
a
buddy.
good puppo.
That's rough, buddy.
Oh God.
Great scene, though, right?
It's a great scene.
That's rough, buddy.
You
Yeah,
can see,
Go
you
my
can
first
watch
girlfriend.
the cogs turning in his head, just like, oh, what do I
Yep.
say?
I mean, what do you say?
Anywho,
Sorry.
Is the fluffer good?
yeah, he went outside. Anywho,
Oh, okay.
Outside.
Where is that?
You
that?
monster.
MMO I keep hearing about? I heard there's over 7 billion online players.
That's too many. We need a new server or something. Like,
Yeah.
it's lagging. It is lagging hard, you guys. Too many trolls. I can't deal with this.
It's gonna do a hard reset.
Popping up
Help.
in it.
Every other person is a fucking Leroy Jenkins. I can't handle this. Is Aaron aware of any of this, or is he just dancing with a pretty girl?
I think we established last time that you rolled like a natural 1 or something on your perception check for what's going on, so so you're pretty oblivious to it at this point.
Great. I've been counting the buttons on her blouse. Yes.
How many are there?
Roll
Roll for buttons.
Right, yeah.
There's 10.
There's only one.
There's only one big ass button.
Her whole shirt's
Barely
mostly
holding
button.
Barely holding on. She is a barmaid, and high fantasy barmaids are, well, yeah.
Well,
Yeah. All right, then you hear this Dwarven voice come in and says, "Are you ready to come down here?"
okay, bro, that's you. And I'm gonna like push him towards the ring.
Are you ready, kid?
Are y'all ready, kids?
Sorry,
Sure. All right. Before I go in, I will cast Stone Skin on myself.
Okay. So just so you know, without armor, your armor class is 10 plus your dexterity modifier plus whatever stone skin gives you.
Resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
Okay. So this kind of like lankier character eventually emerges from all the armor that he peels away from himself. But you walk down towards the dwarf. Bodar.
Hand him all the armor.
It's heavy shit. But you do watch as his skin kind of like changes to a much more brownish color, and it seems to be much more strong. Bodar doesn't seem to either doesn't seem to notice or doesn't object. And you make your way down into the ring. It's just a slight depression in the ground, maybe 15 feet across. And Bodar, with his like kind of runes tied up into his long dwarvish beard, he slowly brings up his 2 fists and kind of gets into a stance. I need you to please roll initiative.
Ortok's trying to find some popcorn and a seed.
All right, so
First question: Is popcorn a thing in your universe,
So,
or is Ortok about to invent popcorn?
hold on.
I just found all of these tiny stones on the ground and I heated them up. I just
They exploded, so I liked it and ate them.
it's the strangest thing.
It's like in what is it, Adventure Zone? The wizard named Taco is like accidentally discovering how to make tacos,
Yes.
which will be named after him. Yes.
Yes.
Anyway,
You know, my brain can't come up with any medieval snacks, so
probably roasted nuts.
probably nuts.
I just have a whole
sugared
bag
cashew.
of nuts.
You just have a big freaking
Sugared cashews or
tin
something.
of nuts, sitting very near the railing that goes around this ring. All right, what's your initiative, Gabriel? I didn't hear you. What did you say?
What?
What?
5.
Oh, whoa. Ah.
You sound really weird.
Oh, that was because he was probably yelling into the microphone. I think you
Oh.
were just cutting out exactly what you were saying.
To say that.
There we go.
Okay, there we go. All right, you got a 5.
Yeah.
Well, that's all right because he got a 2.
Nice.
He's all so drunk.
You can't bullshit a bullshitter.
All right.
Recognized game.
So, at the top of the round, Gabriel, what would you like to do?
We'll cast hold person. Oh god damn it! He can't hear me, can he?
We can hear you now.
No, I
Is your
can hear you.
gate on or something?
I don't know what's happening here.
Something's really funky because it's like really, really quiet and muffled, and then it'll come back in.
There he is. Fine.
That's because I'm hitting it.
Oh, no, it's fine.
All right, we're good
We'll
now.
see what happens.
All right. How about now?
Maintenance.
We're good.
Whop whop
We're
whop.
fine.
I said I will. You know what? No, I won't do that. I will bonus action cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Ooh.
Same typical form of your spiritual
Yep.
weapon.
Unless
Alright.
it comes out different for some reason.
Just a helicopter bladed.
Wait, I have to cast it at 4th level because I'm out of 2nd level slots.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Even like more menacing looking blade appears and starts spinning.
I whack-a-mole him with it.
All right.
Spinning blade. Hits him with the shaft.
Probably not. 13.
That is a miss.
Yep. Then I'll punch him in the face.
All right. Roll the hit.
That's 24.
24. Yeah, that'll hit.
So he takes 6 points of bludgeon damage.
Okay. 6 points, you said?
Yep. It's 1 plus strength mod, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
To shreds, you say.
Okay. So, Gabriel, you apparate your spiritual weapon into existence. It spins towards Bodar, digging into him. He kind of brushes it off a little bit. He doesn't seem to do anything to him. He like manages to duck out of the way. And then you go in for just a solid punch, and taking him off guard from paying attention to the weapon, you just give him a solid punch in the side of the, like right in the cheek, just and you see it's just like a bunch of spit just spits out onto one side, and then he kind of wipes some blood from his lip onto one of his hands and says, all right. And then he is going to...
DM question.
Oh,
Which
yeah.
Which Batman style onomatopoeia comes out when he hits him in the face?
I'm going to say whap.
Sorry, I'm just picturing this as like a bad 60s Batman fight. So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
All right. Bodar's going to kind of tip back and forth. He looks pretty drunk at this point. And he's going to wobble up to you, and he's going to use Flurry of Blows.
I felt this shit coming.
So first, it's going to be an 18 to hit. What's his dice?
Wave drunken master
Ugh.
monk.
First hit's going to be 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Second attack is a 28 to hit. And that's going to be 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
4 or 3?
7, I said.
I know, but I divide it by 2.
Oh, because of stone skin. Yeah, you round down.
So 3.
And then we're at 27 to hit. So, that's going to be 11 points of bludgeoning damage. I'm getting the same, like, you vanish for a little while every once in a while, Cody.
It might be in the settings rather than the microphone itself.
I've been tootsing with the settings.
Oh,
See, now you're fine.
Beautiful.
it's like not picking you up at first. It picks you up later. It like recognizes and then starts.
Yeah. It's like the gate isn't sensitive enough.
Sensitivity weight. How's this? How's this?
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just clap before you do anything.
He is, then he's gonna, as part of his flurry of blows, he's able to quickly duck away from you and get 5 feet away on the opposite side of the ring. Then it's your turn.
Okay. Going to shoot him with the first level guiding bolt. Or no, you know what? Yep.
All right. Go ahead and, or is it? It's roll to hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah! Dice! I didn't even redo that one. Alright. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
It's 4d6. Ooh. 15 points of radiant damage.
Can I do anything here?
No, you can't deflect missiles as a spell.
Hold on.
But
I got it.
Okay. Yeah. How much damage was it?
15.
15. Okay.
I'm like, what are these hands?
Kind of look at yourself in like a
It's like-
strange way, but you project this burst of light energy from your hand, and it splashes into Bodar. You see it sear his side a little bit. He's like, "Hey, this isn't fair fighting." And he looks
Whoa,
over.
whoa, whoa! Watch the magic.
He looks over to a couple of his friends and says, "If he does that anymore, you're in."
sound like he's a little bitch. I lean over to Atreus. So like he's not prepared.
Okay. So now he's glowing like a Christmas tree.
Yep.
I was like, no one told me the rules, and I go in for the spiritual weapon attack.
All right. Roll to hit.
So I get advantage on the attack, I believe, because of guiding bolt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Never challenge a cleric to a fistfight, and never bet a Sicilian when death is on the line.
So that's a natural 18. So 27 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Uh, 16.
16 damage. Very good.
Orzak stands up and yells very happily that the guy was hit. Probably like a little too much.
So this time the spiritual weapon does actually manage to dig into Bodar, searing him a little bit. And he says, "All right, boys, this is enough. Get them." I need. Actually, I need Aaron, please, to roll a perception check,
No.
and then the rest of you to please roll initiative.
When the spiritual weapon hits him, I'm gonna cast Prestidigitation and do a big crowd cheering noise.
Like in Super Smash Brothers.
Like in
or
Super
something.
Smash Brothers.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
Just the applause.
Perception-
Go Link, go Link, go Link.
Mewtwo.
Is only an 11.
11. I mean, all of a sudden you hear a big ruckus coming from across the room.
But you gotta see how much more time that button's got.
Button's doing a lot of work.
Man, that button deserves a medal.
Yeah. Maybe that button could beat what's this guy? Maybe that button could beat him.
It's a +2 button.
So Aaron, noticing this, Aaron, what do you do?
So I do note, like,
Yep.
Yeah, you notice all of a sudden a bunch of the dwarves and a couple other people stand up and move, and you also see a half elven man fighting one of the dwarves in the pit. Ortok is like cheering on the side.
sure. He'll kind of lean into Millie, was it?
Mm-hmm.
They're all Millie.
So many Steves.
He'll lean and be like, quite a ruckus. Does that happen here often?
Like every other day.
Oh, fancy to watch. Take a break from others dancing.
Oh, you have to. Do you have to leave? And she tries to like redirect you.
Then I will allow myself to be redirected. It doesn't seem like anything amiss. I don't know that strange elven man. I just
I've
mean,
literally
Jordan.
never seen him before in my entire life.
Ortok seems happy. It's not my fight.
All right. So initiative for Atreus and Ortok.
I rolled a whopping 9.
Okay.
It's higher than the dwarf.
I got a 4.
Oh my god, guys.
What is going on with these rolls?
Why does the cleric have the highest initiative?
Just in case. Is he still a cleric? I just can't trust you anymore. I don't know.
Okay.
Mitch,
Oh, what?
in the dream I had, when I was looking up at the windmill, did I notice the dome?
Oh, good question. Yeah. You notice that there's the,
Okay,
the,
it was
the,
there.
the energy shield around that particular
Okay.
city. Okay.
Many.
So, now, where everyone rolled initiative was Bodar's turn. So Bodar is going to run up to Gabriel, and he's going to attempt a stunning strike.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so his first attack's a natural 1. He's going to try again.
Himself. Huh?
The way you said stunning strike, it sounded more like an adjective than a like verbal thing. A stunning strike. Beautiful.
Oh, his strike was absolutely stunning. It was huge.
It was huge.
Uche.
Okay, second attack, 23 to hit.
Yep.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. Probably not. 13.
13. Yeah, you're stunned. He
Boing.
goes in and like puts his fingers out straight and manages to like Ty Lee you and jabs you in a couple pressure points, and you're just sitting there stunned up for a second.
Mhm.
That is yep, that's all he's gonna do. Then we're back to the top of the round. Ortok, it is your
Oh
turn.
my. Interesting.
And like three other people around these various tables have gotten up and moved to like go around you, Atreus, and a couple seem to also be going down into the ring.
All right, here we go. And I'm just gonna run into the ring.
Okay.
Back to back.
Go into a rage, and relentlessly attack the dude that's attacking Gabriel. Come flying in with
Bodar.
just
Punch him.
Okay.
with a punch.
Roll to hit.
All right. I gotta remember exactly how this works. Unarmed strikes in 5e. What is the modifier
So you
again?
use strength?
Strength.
Strength or dex.
Yeah. And then damage is 1 plus your strength modifier.
Ah, here we go. This is what I want. Perfect. All right. Ooh, not probably so great. 12.
12's a miss. And are you
Yeah.
rolling at disadvantage?
I was attacking recklessly,
Oh, got it.
so I
Sure.
rolled normally,
Absolutely.
and I missed.
All right. So yeah, you come in swinging with your first punch, and Bodar just manages to step off to one side, kind of wobbles a little bit, and you whiff and almost lose your balance.
Great. Let's see here. That is all I got.
Okay. You have multi attack?
Yes. Well. Oh yeah. Because I was confusing something. I'm gonna attack one more time. Recklessly, obviously. 22 to hit.
That'll hit. Yeah.
Cool. And it's just 1 plus strength, right?
correct.
Yes.
Damage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Correct.
So 6.
6
Oh,
points of
6,
damage.
yes.
Okay. Yep. Got it. Second time around, you kind of see him try to like wobble out of the way, but you manage to get him square in the chest, and he like starts to lean backwards a little bit. You see him like he just knocks a little bit of air out of his chest, and a little bit of spittle comes out towards you, and then he just chuckles, finally, and he just looks to be a little bit more amused by Ortok. Now, 3 of these guys are gonna go and start going towards Atreus. They run up towards him as Ortok like vaults over. Suddenly he's out of their range, and Atreus is right there. First one's gonna be a 16 to hit.
Yep.
And you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Second guy, that is a 13 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. This guy, like, he just kind of like tries to punch you from like just wobbling back and forth, and he falls over the chair nearest you and just collapses onto the floor. The chair, like, one of its legs breaks and falls on top of him. Next one is going to be a 22 to hit.
Yep.
And you take another 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Then, next, it is Gabriel's turn. You're stunned.
Okay.
And now, Atreus, with 3 guys around you on the platform that surrounds the ring, what do you do?
Can I shoot them with Thunder Wave? And not hit Gabriel or attack?
Yeah.
Yes.
But you're also probably going to disturb, like, you know, a
Everything.
couple tables, you know, and some other people that are just watching as well.
I'm just imagining like one cup in the middle of the radius. Just hey.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
it's Constitution saves, right?
Okay.
Yeah. All right. One got a 3. Second
yeah,
one gets a 6.
Yep.
Third one gets 14. They all fail.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta see what I roll. I think it's D8. Yep. Just looking for my D8. So they'll take 9, and
Okay.
then they'll all take an extra. Whatever. An extra 6.
Okay. Aaron, your peaceful, nice dance is suddenly interrupted by a cacophonous thunderclap coming from across the
I
room.
know that sounds.
Just a as
Oh, no.
chairs, tables,
People.
mugs, and 3 I'm gonna say actually 5 people come flying away from Atreus.
Okay, I'll look. I'll look super excited at Millie, just wide-eyed. Like, the game is afoot, and I'll run over there and draw the sword.
And you're off.
I'll be
I
like,
use disengage, and
Wow.
Yeah, and like a couple of mugs and utensils just go flying by your head, and like a piece of silverware just will just fly by. The three guys that you were really intending to hit, one of them is just like blown right into the railing and does like a somersault over the top of the railing and collapses in front of Gabriel inside the ring. Another one goes flying across the room and slams his head into the bar and just collapses like a ton of bricks onto the floor. Krokan just like this man shattered a glass that was on the table, and he just kind of casually starts cleaning up the mess that's on. Like this is normal. This is my normal.
this is my
Everything is
life
fine.
now.
everything is fine.
And then the other man goes flying. The last man goes flying across the room and like smashes one of the bard's instruments, and it just makes this large like twanging sound as strings break and wood gets
Oh
shattered.
no.
No.
The music does not stop though. They just like the other guy keeps playing, and kind of that weird like there's more instruments playing than there it appears to be still keeps going on. The bard just kind of looks at his instrument just like, but why?
He hears across the way, I can fix it.
And Aaron, you come running across the room. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh yeah,
Let's
that's
try
right.
not to kill anybody.
Oh, but I don't know that. You're all in mortal peril at this moment. I'm here to save the day. Not very high though, with a 9.
9. Okay.
What is happening?
Just saving them for the critical hit. It'll be fine.
So I'm gonna say that you're about 20 feet away from the ring.
Okay.
Nearby. Okay. That was Atreus' turn. So the other 3 people that kind of jumped into this fight are running down towards the ring, and they're gonna surround Ortok. 2 of them are gonna attempt to subdue him and grapple him. So Ortok, I need you to do 2 what would it be? Either acrobatics or athletics checks, your choice.
Cool. I will do athletics. Ooh, that's promising. 11 and
Okay.
21.
21. No way. You rolled literally the exact 2 rolls in that order that I rolled. So you won both. One guy goes like jumping over the top and tries to like get his arm around your neck as he lands on top of you. You see him coming, you just throw up your arms, and he goes flying backwards and smashes into the railing that divides the pit from the rest of the tavern. And his head just like cracks against the railing, and he falls to the ground. Another man comes up to you and is just attempting to get you like in like a wrestler's grapple around the center of mass, and he tries to run up to you, putting his shoulder in the middle of you, and you just fortify and smash this guy down into the ground by putting your fists over the top of you and pummeling him down. He falls to your feet, prone. Then the last man is going to just come up to you and throw a punch with a 16 to hit.
Just misses.
Okay, so he comes up to you and just he actually hits you like straight in the abs, but you've flexed them and they're as hard as stone, and he takes his fist away just like
And Ortok didn't feel a thing because he's kind of drunk. But he'll probably feel it tomorrow.
All right. Now
Amazing.
it's Bodar's turn. Bodar, he is going to continue to pummel Gabriel. He's just going to first do a few attacks. First with a 10 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. Second attack. Wow, 10 again.
Nope.
Did you get new dice from me last week?
I didn't. These are still
Oh,
they still are
same
dirtied
shitty
with
dice?
whatever dark magic is keeping them from rolling.
Bad
very
mojo.
high.
Bad juju.
Okay, there we go. It's a 20 to hit.
Yep.
Let's hit.
You take 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Down to 6.
Mm-hmm. What else can you do here?
And I will roll. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. That's all he's gonna do.
Okay.
Then we are back to the top of the round. Aaron, you are in the fight. What do you do?
Okay.
Hi, Aaron.
What? That voice is oddly familiar. Do I recognize that voice?
Oh yeah, it sounds a lot like Gabriel, but it's just like the weird like face object voice mismatch thing is kind of freaking you out.
Right. Perhaps I'm having a stroke. Does the... Sorry, I just thought of like mismatched senses, and apparently when you smell toast and there's not toast, that's a sign of a stroke. That's a thing. I don't know.
It just means you are toast.
Yeah, that's... what was I gonna... Oh, does the fighting pit... what would 30 gallons of water do in a fighting pit?
They'd probably fill it up like a good I don't know, maybe like 6 inches or something.
Neat.
Ooh.
I'll take out the decanter of endless water, and I will aim it thusly. And
Alright.
I will aim it at who seems to be the most aggressive personality that isn't one of my friends.
Oh, obviously Bodar, the dwarf with a bunch of runes just tied up in his beard. He looks very skilled.
Indeed, he's about to look very moist.
Yay.
Let me pull up the card. Let me get that card. Album. Johnson's Dragon. All right. I keep forgetting forgetting that I have a fancy mantle of a Raven Queen.
Ooh.
Keep forgetting about that. It's just a sexy black cloak I just always seem to have on. All right. Guys are setting up the water. As a bonus action, I do wish to do that. So DC 13 strength saving throw.
Okay.
Probably gonna. He seems rather tough, but we'll see what happens.
Oh, he got an 11.
Neat. He be prone, and he takes 1d4 bludgeoning damage,
Use
like
that
a bitch,
hydro pump.
pretty much. So he takes 3 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and he is now prone.
All right. He's so actually on here. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, so Aaron, you run up, just quick thinking, bring out the decanter, pop open the cork, and say the power word. This huge geyser of water shooting out across the room, splashing a few innocent bystanders, and smashing into Bodar. He doesn't even see it coming. He's so focused on Gabriel and Ortok. Takes him in the side and just sits him on his ass. Falls onto the ground as all that water just seeps into the pit. You are now you're basically in a muddy pit at this point as the water fills it up to about ankle height, maybe a little higher than that, like halfway up your calf.
That's gonna rust. Wait.
If he wasn't expecting that, yeah.
Oh no.
Does the decanter get sneak attack damage? Is it...
I hit a pressure point with my huge geyser.
Hey man.
Left side of his body doesn't work anymore.
It
Anything
was
else?
particularly cold water.
Anything else, Aaron?
I'll do that, and then I guess I'll start moving closer. So I was 20 feet away, you said, ish?
Yeah, about.
Okay. I still have, well, I don't know. Was that near? I'll start moving closer, and you can decide how close I get.
Okay. You can get up to basically anyone you can see near the pit.
Neat. I will go near Atreus, as I know he is the crunchiest one.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
I'd say squishy, but he's spiky and scaly, so I assume it crunches when you punch him really hard.
Yeah. So he's just outside the ring near one of the railings and the now destroyed tables that were once around him. And
Is there any drinks still left?
not in his immediate vicinity. Everything's just smashed and gone. Actually, you know what? Roll a perception check.
Roll for beer. Perception. 18.
18. So, one lone shot glass seems to have managed to fall perfectly upright on the ground nearby him.
Beautiful. I'll snatch it up and just do one of these and cheers, Atreus, and just take the shot.
All right, you take the shot.
To revelry. To revelry.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
It's that weird shit again.
Oh, yeah, am I going to get all
Supremely happy.
cactus juiced?
It's the quench.
A con save, you said?
Yeah.
18 as well.
18. Yeah. So, that's a success, and
did you guys ever have the Sex Panther at Calhoun Beach Club in Oshkosh?
No.
No, but I know.
Okay.
I think I know what you're talking about.
It's a shot with 4
Yeah.
liquors, all over 100 proof.
Yes.
Ooh.
They call
That's
it,
what
yeah.
it was.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's just there it is.
So you take,
Definitely need the
this shot, not even knowing what it is, just like chugging it down, and your mouth just burns really, really badly, and a little bit of smoke and a bout of fire comes out of your mouth.
Ooh, I like it.
You now have the effects of the fire breath potion for the
This
next,
happens
For the
every
third
time.
time in my life.
Yes. Put
What's
yourself
the-
at a point of exhaustion.
I do want to enunciate that he does toast revelry beforehand in case that like gets us points or whatever that is. So
All right. So, that's Aaron's turn. Now it's Ortok's turn.
All right, Ortok is gonna find the what's his face is on the ground,
Yep.
and he's going to point at him and look super intimidating and use intimidating presence, which
Ooh.
is a DC 13 Wisdom save.
Ooh. So he's on the ground, just like soaked. Actually, he's been unable to move since. So he's actually like face down in the water. He just like bubbles coming up from his mouth, and he briefly looks up, and you're standing over the top of him, looking super intimidating. And he somehow pulls out like a small little like white flag, and he just okay, I got it. Jeez.
he just keeps that with him. He's like prepared to give up at any moment.
All right, I'm assuming I'm right next to Gabriel.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah.
right, bonus action. I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna give him a hug and lift him off the ground.
Just,
We won.
just what? This is an unfamiliar social construct.
We beat them, except in this case, we just winning isn't them dying; it's just them giving up.
Okay.
Jeez.
You did it!
You guys are fucking cheating.
Ah, it's not true. It's
No
not
rules
true.
were designated.
Yeah, it's just
I-
like you know, there's rules, but you don't say them.
Then you should write. So they're written down somewhere.
No, you just know. Who is this guy?
I don't know if you can tell, but we're from out of town. We don't know your rules. I'm sorry. You know what? You seem nice. Let's have a drink.
And then I go. I'll go up to him and I'll cast Cure Wounds at fuck it, 5th level because it's one of the last ones I got.
Okay.
On the dwarf.
All right. Go ahead and roll his health. As Bodar is like slowly making it known that he lost all of his various friends that got knocked back or pummeled, slowly get back up, holding their heads or nursing various wounds, and a few of
22.
Okay, 22. And some of the workers here, especially Karut, comes around and says, "Well, I guess we got a new champion." And he grabs Gabriel's arm and raises it up in the air. "Oh, bow before our new... who are you?"
Gabriel.
Gabes, our new champion.
Yeah, Gibbs, you go. Yeah.
Ah!
And he slaps
Loud cheering noise again.
he slaps you on the back. I need you to make a strength saving throw.
That. Strength, you say.
You shit your pants.
19.
19. just barely not enough as you get slapped into the floor. Just
Beautiful.
and then he puts he takes a belt that looks very much like a wide WWE kind of belt, and he throws it on top of you, and its weight just it sinks on top of you.
Hey!
He says, "All right, well, I got
You
some-
think my name is funny?
That's exactly what I thought. I'm so glad.
and
Trying to find that. Trying to find the GIF right now. I don't think it exists.
Anywho,
yeah, so he drops the belt on top of you and says, "Well, I got some work to do." And he goes around and starts trying to reassemble some of the tables. He's got like a tiny hammer on his belt that he's like, tink, 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 trying to put these tables back together. Everyone seems to go off back to the various things they were doing. Bodar kind of like looks a little bit just defeated, and he walks to the other side of this kind of split bar tavern situation. So he walks through one of the portals to the other side.
I will help Garut out and begin using mending to fix the chairs and the tables.
Sure.
Just Lego it back together.
Like, oh shit! I need. How do you do that?
Magic.
Magic. What's that?
This, and I slam them together, and I'll just put it like right in front of his face as the magic happens.
Hey, can you give me some of that magic?
Oh dear.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
You can learn it.
Learn the magic.
Aaron.
Learning.
Lauren?
I you know what? You do
Hey.
you, I do me. We're cool.
Okay. I go,
At this
Aaron?
point,
Aaron,
wait, is that
how do you explain magic?
Gabe?
You're better with
Gabriel?
people.
Gabe
Yes,
is
oh.
Gabriel. I can't. What holds everything?
Aaron, then suddenly behind you, there's like a pair of arms wrapped around your waist. And this woman, Millie, comes up and he's like, "What's going on?"
I would like to know the same thing. Could you get us around, please, Millie, for yourself as well?
Oh, sure. And she walks off.
Right. What the fuck? What the fuck?
We're champions.
Indeed. Also, you're getting your shoes all soggy. Come on, get out of there. Let's go sit down.
Okay. And I go up and I collect my armor from every corner of the room that Atreus blew it across.
All right. Yeah, easy enough. Walk around.
Okay.
It takes a little bit. It's everywhere.
It's everywhere. Right. So, you wanted me to explain magic, and what's his face? The boulder is there.
The boulders?
The boulder.
Bodar? No, he left.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll get to the explanation of magic soon. Might be a question for Atreus, as he actually uses magic. The way I explain it, at least, it's like science. Yeah.
What is science?
Pretty accurate.
Except you throw all the rules out sometimes.
Yes. It's like science, but you make it up as you go.
But anyway,
It's like your own personal science.
Yes.
That only works for you.
Millie comes
That's
back
only
with
like-
like doing that, waitress thing where they have like way too many items in their arms, but somehow they still make it work. And she passes out 5 very large flagons full of some pretty dark-looking beer.
Right.
Mm,
Is
can
there
I-
is there a hearth or a fireplace nearby?
Yeah, there's 2 hearths, one in each side of the
Neat.
of
Are they
the
lit?
thing. Yeah, they're lit.
Damn. Okay. I'm just sitting here with this, phenomenal cosmic power and have nothing to do with it. It's rather hot. It's rather hot.
Maybe
As
you
Aaron,
wanna have
as
one of
Aaron
these.
speaks, a little bit of like smoke comes out of his mouth.
Aaron, I don't know if it's a drink, but it looks like there's fire coming out of your mouth.
That is ridiculous. I think you've had entirely too much, and the whole time. You've had entirely too much to drink. I don't know where you're getting these obscene
I'm gonna
ideas.
go find a corner, and I'm just gonna lay down for a little bit.
Indeed. Maybe go apologize to the bard if that was your fault. I don't know. It probably was. I'm just taking a guess. It's probably your fault.
I'm gonna run over to the bard with the broken instrument if he's still there.
Yep, he's still there. He's just kind of like sitting like.
And I will say, here, let me see that.
Oh, is he like what's his face from The Witcher?
No.
Oh, it's just this gnome with like a lute that's shattered into about 10 different pieces.
Can I slowly use mending to put it back together?
Yeah, it'll take like 5 or 6 castings of it to like get it all fixed, but
Worth-
eventually
Worth it.
you can do it. And he's just like, "Whoa, oh, thank you, sir." And he get like he gets up, he jumps, like clicks his heels together and joins back in with the rest of the bards. Just like keeps playing.
And I'll turn around, look at the rest of the group, and I go, don't tell me. Revelry. He has a smile on his face.
Yeah, are we winning? Do you think we're gonna win this one? I think we're
I don't know.
pretty revelous.
I don't know. I checked my flagon. How much time do we have?
Yeah, you look into the flagon. About an hour and a half has passed through your 24-hour countdown.
We just got here. I nearly destroyed the place. Sounds quite accurate, actually.
How long can you keep one party of D&D players in a bar before they burn it down? How long?
About an hour, apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently an hour.
Oh, that's fantastic. Does everything seem to stay the same? Is there anything weird going on of like you look away and suddenly the fighting pit is just back to normal or something like that?
So other than Bodar leaving, the rest of the people kind of just sit back down where they were.
Well, actually, where did he leave to? There's no doors, correct?
Yeah, but there's little passageways into an opposite side to this tavern. So it's like
Okay.
there's a bar that kind of divides this tavern into 2 separate rooms, and there's small arched passageways that go in between them.
Cool. Okay. Right. Right. Where were we? That's right. You are not you. You were about to explain yourself in entirety. Go.
Yes, I have fingers.
But I never seen him fing. Oh wait, there they go. Sorry, that's from The Simpsons as well.
Okay.
Right. You have more than that, apparently. One. DM question. Is he prettier than me?
Roll for pretty.
Roll for pretty.
He's got very elven features, so he's got a very
Oh, that means yes. That means yes. We all know it.
so yeah, he has like pronounced cheekbones, a very like uh, angular jawline, and
Rugged elf.
Yeah, yeah. He's a good-looking fellow.
Excellent. Um, hmm.
Suddenly, Aaron
Explain.
doesn't trust Gabriel that much.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
This will surely affect my inheritance. Right. Right. Have you been lying to us this whole time? Most of the time, some of the time?
I don't think any of this is real.
Wait. Say that again. But Aaron say it in Sylvan.
He is. What did I say beforehand that seemed along the lines of the correct thing to say?
Discern what
bullshit.
is real, for it might not be your last.
Right. I discern this to be false, and I point at. In fact, I will touch his squishy, perfect cheeks.
Gabriel's like,
It's a strange sensation, but you touch it and nothing happens.
Even if I say it authoritatively in Sylvan.
Even if you say it authoritatively in Sylvan.
Aaron, that was the most beautiful thing I've ever heard you say.
So I'm just pudgy bunnying Gabriel, saying this thing.
That he doesn't understand. Might as well be baby talk. Bullshit.
everyone in the bar suddenly doesn't trust Aaron.
I grab him by the hands. I'm like, Aaron, you need a nap.
I need answers.
Well, we are
You people
Right.
are acting funny.
Well, when did you get here?
I just
She's been
gave you
here.
your drink.
You're still here?
Aaron, when are we gonna get back to dancing?
Yeah, Aaron, when did you get
in just you brought us some very large
That
alcohols.
button is working overtime, darling.
Let's
Do you like it?
What, huh?
Ortox just looks in his glass.
Is this back hair stout by chance?
You give it a sniff, and it smells a lot like it.
Oh, Ortok is happy.
Lovely. Right. Well, while all that was happening, Aaron's Grubhub order arrived. but it's
Food break.
sitting outside. Right. Right. So right. This is right.
Is it?
None of this is right. I don't know. You know, let's all do a one over. Has anyone else changed? Species. At least-
Idris?
Right, yeah, first suspect.
Yeah,
The first one to normally change would be
Right.
him.
didn't change.
Okay. Can we all do like a, I don't know, self-perception check or something?
Sure. Everyone do a perception check.
Great. I'll roll in just a second.
A cat.
Oh god.
Bear.
Puppy. There's a cat.
Pupper.
Papa order.
Kiddo. Paolo.
Have you checked on him since you let him outside?
That's a good point.
He is
Opportunity.
outside. I'm gonna go make myself another drink. Probably move.
Yeah,
my
I think I'll
Alright.
grab one too. Be right
Cool.
back.
I'm gonna put what's on the
So you listed off all those wonderful restaurants that are legit and awesome, and I ordered Buffalo Wild Wings.
Woo! It is boneless Thursdays. Buy one, get one free.
Oh yeah.
We are not sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings.
But we would be if they offered.
Yeah, that's true.
Where are you? Time to step up, B-dubs. Give us some money. Give us some money.
Put
and
up
your food.
or whatever the saying is.
I don't know. I don't know.
Fries are so-so, but the potato wedges.
I don't know if I ever got wedges from there.
Pickle chips. Pickle chips.
Oh yeah, those are good.
They
Or
shouldn't exist. They're an abomination, and they're wonderful. Yes.
Oh,
at what is it, Longhorn? They're deep fried pickles. Those are really good.
ooh.
Mhm.
I love them. Love them. Oh. I don't know why. It's one of those things where you're like, deep fried pickle, that just sounds like it's just gone too far. We've crossed
Yeah.
some sort of line.
No,
Yep.
it's really good.
No,
Yep.
it's delicious. It's amazing.
And yet you give them your money.
Mm-hmm. You put it on
And
a
I say
stick,
thank you.
and it's stay fair.
hmm
Oh my god. So good. So good.
I mean, when they just fried butter, they just
Yeah.
stopped trying. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Stay fair.
That's what it is. All right. So.
The one thing that I heard was canceled this year, and I just went, huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go to it like you go to
And
it
that
a
was
few
like-
times, and you know.
It's like someone posted like, "Oh, I'm surprised they canceled it." You'd think that anyone going to ride on rides that get put together by an Allen wrench 6 times a year by a meth head would not really care.
What?
You're not wrong.
Yes.
man.
Oh my god, that's so great.
All right. So
Where were we?
you guys
What are we
are
doing?
you guys are around one of the hearths that are in this tavern, sitting around a table nearby, and Millie is hanging out with you guys. Gabriel, your belt is still weighing down upon you, and it starts to emanate a faint glow.
And I looked it over. Is there any writing on it?
You look at it, and it has some. What languages do you?
I know Common and Celestial.
There are some runes on it, but you do not. You're unable to read them.
Aaron. There's some writing on this. Can you read it?
Can I read it?
What are you? What are your languages?
Okay.
Sarcasm, sarcasm, Comic Sans, and
Comic Sans.
no, I know Common, Sylvan, and Elvish. I think that's the only. I might know one more. Let me check. If it's runes, it's probably not any of the runic languages. So I don't think I know
Okay.
those. Let's look.
Does anyone here speak Dwarvish?
I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
say.
figured. I don't speak Dwarvish.
No. Okay. So none of you understand the runes. However, I'll describe the belt a little more in detail. It's this kind of like wide belt with a huge buckle on the front, and it's like kind of brassy golden, with what looks to be like a helmeted dwarven face imprinted on the front of it.
I have a hunch. I will cast Detect Magic on this glowing object.
It emanates a magical aura of enchantment, and abjuration.
So protection.
Yeah, about that. Yep.
Anything else?
No, that's about it.
Okay.
Random question, but Ortok has asked for an item similar to this before. Would he recognize it as the item that he has asked for, like, to be made for him?
Yeah, so
Would
you
you
look at
recognize
it,
that?
and because of your interest before, this does indeed look like a belt of dwarven kind.
Oh shit, is about the dwarven kind.
Drinks.
I mean, it looks like a kind of dwarven belt. So
It's that's what it is. Yeah. It makes you fortified-y.
For
Like,
what he
you can take some hits. Yeah.
does Ortok have facial hair? I'm trying to remember.
No, he does not.
He's about to. If it is one of those kinds. I don't know.
I go, well, how about you spend some time with it and see what it is exactly? Then I'm gonna hand it to him.
I'm gonna like put it on, but it takes like a solid 10 minutes for me to figure out how to put it on because I'm incredibly inebriated.
Yeah, so you're trying to figure out like the clasp, and
Right.
you're just
The
can't figure it
dexterous
out.
Aaron, yeah. The dexterous Aaron, who hasn't had that much to drink, knows exactly how to put it on, but is not helping at all.
You can just give the thing in the clasp on the back.
Yep. No, your other left, but yeah. Just,
Oh, alright. Alright.
Oh my gosh! All right, so as you guys are enjoying your back hair stout, what would you guys like to do?
Oh my god, my head hurts. It's starting to hurt. And I'm starting to remember why we're here now.
How about making it hurt?
When we get out of here, what was our plan again?
Get high notoriety.
You're gonna try to sneak into the city, right?
We were
Get a
gonna
diamond.
get help from where is it?
Elodie. Is she gonna get the diamond? Or we're gonna go to that inn or tavern.
We need to get help
Yeah.
from Doc. I wrote it down. Where is it?
hey, what do we do with that dead body?
Yeah, is it is it still
Oh.
there?
It's not
I
you.
forgot about that.
Okay. The turtle barkeep.
God, that's got to be the most D&D sentence I've ever said. What do we do with that dead body, after all? Is it in the ravine or the crevasse? Right. Well, I'll lean over to. Is Millie with us?
Yep,
I hope
she's
to get
just,
around
she's
for her
just
stuff.
sitting there,
Cool.
like, kind of, just paying attention to everything you guys do, kind of intrigued by how strange all of you seem to be.
Lovely. I'll lean over to her. Like, my dear, did I ever tell you about the time I single-handedly faced a white dragon in combat?
You only had one hand?
Oh, indeed. Luckily, it was my right hand.
Oh,
But I'm left-handed.
it seems really brave.
Oh, it was. I'd love to tell you all about it. But these guys have heard it a million times. They would start rolling their eyes, and they would say I'm lying just
Well, you left
to
out
mess with you.
you left out the most important detail. You were fighting the one white dragon while I was fighting 3 red ones.
Oh, but the white one was at least 3 times as big as the red ones.
Yeah, I guess.
Atreus, make a deception check.
Really good.
Aaron
20.
staring daggers at Adrian.
What is it?
20, not natural.
20. You see Millie like lean just a little bit further in the direction of Atreus than Aaron, and just say, "So, Tell me about this fight.
Aaron's a much better storyteller than I am, and I'm gonna
Oh, don't be so
get a
modest.
refill here.
Wait, tell you about it. Oh, we show you about it.
And Ortok reaches into the
Oh,
bag
no.
of holding and pulls out the head
Of Zerag Moore.
or what the Dragonborn said. Yeah.
Oh no.
She just kind of goes. She kind of like
It's pretty great.
Yeah, put it back.
She holds down holds down some bile. So
That is
so
I believe Aaron to the
anyway,
storyteller.
she like tries to
has-
like
he
turn
has
her
the head-
back to Ortok.
He has that for a very good reason. He's not a psychopath. Like, yeah.
Sure.
We're professional.
She like
We are
buries her face disappears in her mug for a second.
Perfect.
No, Ortok, you need to rest.
I'm gonna go in that corner for like an hour. Goodbye.
And I'm gonna go somewhere else and kind of and actually take a short rest if possible,
Okay.
unless something happens.
You find
Within
a
that time.
quieter corner of the tavern. Left to your own devices for a small amount of time. Millie continues to kind of prod Atreus, just say, so, what other adventures have someone so as strong as yourself been on?
Oh, where should I start, Aaron? There's been so many.
Well, we saved a town from a horde of zombies. Defeated, what was that, 60? It was like a clan of 60 vampires.
Yes. Yep. That was the early days. I forget about that one.
Well, we became king of an entire empire of kobolds. I do remember that. That was a good time. That was a nice Thursday. Let's see, I'm trying to remember all of our adventures, but I can just
Yeah, we went
blow the fuck up.
we went to the same citadel in 2 universes.
Right.
Or planes, I guess.
I'll like gesture at Atreus. He's died twice. Just throw a truth bomb in there just for no reason.
She's like,
That's the thing she doesn't believe.
yeah, she's just like, surely that's an exaggeration.
And I brought him
I mean,
back
it was more
to
like
life once.
one. It was more like one and kind of another time. But yeah, you're right.
Then Gabriel goes, and I brought him back to life one of those times.
Yeah, so that one, yeah, my brains just got clearly sucked out. Gabriel put them back in my head. And then now I wear this ring, so I'm not an idiot.
Wear this ring.
She's like totally enamored by this, and
Yes.
she
Part. So we allude to all these lies, but we actually tell the truth in one story.
The truth that scares her away.
Oh, of course. It was
you
terrifying.
hear the Atreus, you hear the telltale sound of like a draconian folk song playing from the bards, and Millie just says, "Ooh, do you care for a little dance?"
Oh, I'm not much of the dancing type.
Oh, don't be too modest, Atreus. You have a thunderous step. Go show her.
Should I use Thunderstep to take her to the dance floor?
Just kill
Fire
everyone
to
in
you,
the dance floor.
Oh, I just picture like a draconian folk song is like, I come from the land of ice and snow.
Oh no, Jack Black.
Oh, my mother,
appears.
my mother used to sing that. That's yes. But anyways, you're about to go.
And she's like, so, well,
Yeah, I guess we'll start walking out.
all right, she leads you over in that direction. Ortok, your peaceful rest is interrupted as a kind of lanky tiefling-like fellow, wearing kind of like a purplish cloak and fanning a coin between his fingers. He just says, "Ah, you there. You look like you need a little bit of cheering up. How about a game between some amiable company?"
Yeah, okay, why not? I'll buy it. You want to play a game? I'm gonna play a game.
All right. So he like kind of moves his hands in a way where like dice seem to appear out of nowhere. Where they came from, you're not sure. He just procures a set of 4 dice out of his hands and lays them on the table. A game of wits, then.
Oh, we just did that. This is not real. Alright. Sorry, it's not real again.
Do I hear him, or is he just incoherent?
It's as real as it can get, my green friend.
Oh, God. Okay.
How
okay.
close can we get to the magic number 21? And
Whoa.
he takes 3 of the dice out. He says, "First, we roll 3, and if you want to take the chance, you can roll another. See how close we can get to 21.
D6s.
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 So you can roll 3 dice, see what your number is, and then if you want to roll another D6, you can to see how close you can get to 21.
Okay.
Whoever gets closer wins, but if you go over 21, you lose.
All right. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Okay, so this man first rolls his dice, and he gets 11 on the dice. So he says, "I think I'm going to roll another." He rolls,
All right.
and a 6 comes up on the final die, putting him at 17.
All right. Ortok rolls his first 3, and he rolls 2 6s and a 1, so it gets him to 13.
Okay.
He's like, wow, let's do another one of these.
Ooh.
Oh!
Ortok rolled another 6,
Ooh.
which gets him to 19.
Okay. So, it's like, a clear winner here.
Oh, I think I'm pretty good at this. What say we make things a little bit interesting?
And Ortok pulls out the rotting giant's eye from the bag.
I'd be willing to give you this, a special alchemical ingredient. If you put something against it, it will play again for keepsies.
Make a persuasion check. And
okay.
go ahead and make it an advantage.
So normally.
He seems... No, just do it just at advantage.
Okay.
Yeah, so he looks intrigued for a second.
16.
16. He says, "All right. How about we put that against 50 gold?" And he puts
50 gold pieces.
50
Oh.
He just kind of takes it out in a very fine, like a casino stack. He just pushes it out onto the table and then picks up 3 dice and goes to roll. All right. What's your passive perception?
Oh, not good. 9. Just do whatever you want.
So, he rolls the dice. In in his very like suave, kind of practiced kind of manner, rolls the dice, and he gets 11 on the dice, and then he picks up his final die, rolls it, and then another 6 comes up, so he has 17.
Oh, sweet. Ortok actually has proficiency in dice.
Okay.
I just looked at it because I remembered because of the thing that he has.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
So
how does that work? Like, I understand there's magic and dragons and shit, but how?
you, as with a criminal background, you get proficiency in one gaming set type.
I know I have proficiency in cards that I never use, but like,
Oh yeah,
how
I don't
does
know
one
how
get
it works.
proficiency in dice?
I
Yeah,
don't.
Toss them real good. Toss them
I
real
don't
good.
know what that means. Yeah, I'm looking it up at the. moment.
I'm pretty sure that means that if you roll some dice, you can change the value of one of them,
to within your proficiency modifier.
or something like that. I'd have to find it as well.
That's awesome. I'm just thinking like
Just
real
doing
life
some doodling.
application. Just you could just be like, no, that's higher. It's just a higher number than what's on there. That's fine.
Gaming sets. It says basically like ability checks you make with the game, not the actual rolls.
Oh, got it. Tell you what, for this game, proficiency with dice means you can pick one of the dice that you've rolled and re-roll it, but you must take the second roll.
A fair. Okay, here we go. Ortok's gonna go ahead and roll his first 3 die, and ooh, a 6, 6, and a 3 brings me up to a whopping 15.
Okay. We're gonna
And so naturally, Ordok's gonna roll that last die and not do well, so he's gonna roll it again. Sick. So that is 19, which is a tie.
19. Wait, didn't he get 17? 12.
He rolled
He got-
15. 15 plus 4, yeah, 19.
Yeah, so that you win because he only got 17.
Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, Ordok's gonna take the 50 gold pieces.
He kind of like drums his fingers on the table like this normally works. How much more interesting do you want to make this?
As interesting as you want to make it.
Let's cut through the garbage. And he takes out, and there's like a diamond that's about the size of your fist, and he puts it on the table.
Gabriel just goes,
Thing.
Let's see here. I'm just checking to see how much I have of this. Here we go.
Or what I'm about to put on the table does
No.
not leave this table unless you win. You take it, you hide it as quickly as humanly possible. You understand?
Okay. I hear you.
Ortok's gonna pull out the petrified banana and put it on the table.
I'm pretty like, there's a lot of people on Earth, but I'm pretty sure that's a sentence that has never been spoken before.
Well, a petrified banana.
And put it on the table.
Yeah. And be like, eh?
He make a persuasion check. Do it at advantage again.
Unnatural 20.
All right. He looks at it for a second and says, "Well." He like looks at it like there must be something more to this thing, but it just look. he looks a little perplexed, but he goes on with it. He just says, "All right."
Ordok's just gonna casually have his like hand covering the banana, like so that people in the bar can't see it.
Sure. Just, yeah, hype it up even more. Okay, so he says, "All right, last game," and he goes to roll. He comes out with 2 6s and a 5.
Fuck.
17. And he thinks about it for a second, stares at the 4th dice, and says, might as well. And he gives it a roll. And he gets 22.
Oh, nice.
He just lost.
He just stares
That's
at
okay,
it for a
friend.
second. Well, diamond or a banana. What's the difference? And he
Thank you.
pushes it over the diamond towards you.
Thank you. It's good playing with someone for once. If you're bored again, feel free to try one of them suckers.
And I point to the other Aaron and
He kind of like swipes his hand across the table, and without even like grabbing the dice, they kind of just vanish underneath his hands. Yeah, actually, yeah, okay, yeah. So you are up a diamond worth 1,000 gold.
Nice.
Okay.
Thine big kahuna spells.
And an extra 50 gold
And an
too.
extra 50. Yep.
Oh, shoot.
Good luck
And a
on
petrified
rolling.
banana.
Yeah, I actually rolled the next 3 just to see how I would do, and I rolled a 6. So I'm glad that did not go well for you. Because it would not have gone well for me.
Do I see this?
Yeah, you're perceptive. You just like you notice that all of a sudden Ortok is grabbing a huge freaking diamond, pulling it towards him.
Like, that'll work.
All right. So now Millie and Atreus are off, kind of dancing in the corner. Atreus, she's just kind of prodding you about your adventures and things like that, and you kind of get lost in the like swaying and dancing. I need for you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit. Wait a minute.
Wisdom. That'll be a 2.
All right. So, Orchak got cool. All right, we'll get back to you. Thanks. All right, what are the rest of you doing?
Continuing my short rest.
Oh, okay, just hanging out.
Oh, you're good. Matt Aaron is. What is he doing? The pretty girl's gone, and I'm stuck with these fuckers again. No, he's definitely, super curious about the not robot that's in front of him that can't seem to be figured out. I don't think I have anything that. You know what? How much alcohol does Gabriel still have?
How much?
I don't
know.
I mean,
assume
you
you
were
have
just
some.
given you were just given a flagon, so
Ah,
Right. Have you been drinking? Do you feel anything?
I still feel from stuff from the last bottle.
So,
That from that
okay.
Dragonborn brandy, whatever the.
Right. Okay. Do you trust me?
Oddly enough, yes.
Okay. Also, are you able to heal yourself at this moment?
Maybe. Is it? Whoa. No. I would assume so.
Right.
DM.
I need you. Right. I need you. Remember, you trust me. You said it out loud. I heard it with my ears. I need you to drink this, and I'll hand him a vial of poison.
All right.
And tell me what happened.
I look at it.
I mean, it looks like the poison vials that you've seen Aaron use before on his weapons.
Why
It's
would
okay,
you ask
Cliff.
me to drink poison, Aaron?
We need to figure. Are you not curious as to why you are this way now? In the last hour, have you always been this way? You haven't quite explained yourself.
You've seen me without armor on.
Aye, but you're not squishy, usually.
Correct.
Right, but you are now.
And I have no idea why.
Right, so we need to see how squishy you are. Now, drink the poison like a friend would do.
I'm not sure what this will accomplish.
Me neither. This is science. Science, Gabriel, is like magic. Yeah.
Are you drinking it, Gabriel?
1 second. Yep.
All right. You take a swig, and your insides immediately start like clenching up, and you feel like nauseous. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Do I still advantage against poison from more flicks?
I'm gonna say no.
All right,
Neat. It's a DC 10.
that's a 5.
All right.
Lovely.
Roll damage.
It only lasts 1 minute.
Okay.
Whoops.
It's the longest minute of your life.
Right. Says the one who's huddled in a corner.
But who's now
Um,
also 1,050 gold richer.
And you get to keep your stinky eyeball. Yes.
And banana.
Yay!
Yes, and the banana.
I was kind of worried about the banana.
Of course, it's art. Max damage 4. Hell yeah.
4 damage.
I go, yep, that sucks.
It hurts.
Right. So apparently all of you is this way now.
There.
That is interesting. Second test, and I take out a knife. No. I wonder if you can regrow parts of your ear. No. I'm trying to think of how to like.
I grab Aaron and I wonder how high I can throw you, but I don't try.
I'll say Ortok, around now you've finished your short rest.
Cool.
Neat.
I have. Now, question: if I'm attuning to something, can I roll dice? I'm assuming no.
What do you mean?
Like to, hit dice.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, cool. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna do that. Oh wait, no, I have it. I lost my D8.
Oh no.
That's when I lost. One of them. I still have another, but my hit dice are D12s, so it doesn't matter. All right, I'm gonna find my way back to my friends.
Okay.
And question: does the since I first attuned to it whole beard situation? Do I have to roll for that?
So
That's when
it's
dawn.
each day at dawn you roll to
Okay.
see if the beard appears.
And
Yes.
since there's no dawn,
We don't know at this point.
we don't know.
It just never happens.
Wow, add that to the list of absolutely infuriating parts about the Feywild.
What does the belt say, by the way? Since I can now apparently read Dwarven.
Yeah. Now
But can you read it upside down?
It's just a bunch, a few characters in Dwarven, and you know that when people enchant things, usually there's like runes that kind of hold the magic in, and that's what these are.
Woot.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Good to know. Gonna make a couple of changes here.
Made in Gregaria.
Yeah.
I knew it.
What's the sticker on the inside?
Right.
Made in Earth Kingdom. No, the other way.
Forgot about that one. That's a good one. Oh,
All right. So, any of you that look into your mugs see that 4 hours have passed, and also that there are a few like little tick marks that have appeared underneath the time. Currently, there are 4.
4 tick marks.
Little lit up tick marks.
Yeah. For each of us?
Yeah, each one of you see the same thing.
Okay. So 4 things. So what do we do? Dance for the pretty girl, perhaps.
Didn't you do that already?
Start a fight. Exactly. Yeah.
We fought. I won
Okay.
this. I'm
One
in there.
gamble. Right. One a gamble. And drink ourselves. Silly? That's fun, right? We had fun. Whatever. Sting, I guess. Let's just keep doing fun shite.
Yeah.
I'm still not sure I understand the construct.
It's fine. Just go with it. Just roll with it. It's fine.
Is Gabriel in full? Can you even tell there's a thing under there? Or is your helmet off now? Like, what
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
you? What's going on?
His armor's like in a pile next to him, and he's
Okay.
just a half elf with kind of like very
What are you in, like a kimono right
like
now?
very
or like-
commoners clothings.
Okay.
So yeah,
Right. Okay.
kind of actually they're kind of brightly colored like you saw in Solaria.
Sure. That would make sense. What's this supposed to happen? Like, we have to figure this out. And you seem to have no idea, or you're not telling us something.
I
I've
am
already poisoned you
very
and I'll do it
confused
again.
as to why this is happening. But
Wonderful.
I'm very
I mean,
curious myself, but it's just
Any words from who's your deity again?
Arathis.
Right. Any words from
Shit. She hasn't spoken to me recently, but I have recovered a memory. I did recover a memory after the purple worm fight.
do tell.
As he opens his notebook. All right. So, remember?
So there I was. Yes.
Yep. Yeah. Found myself on a balcony, overlooking in a back alley by the look of it. And when I looked up, I could see windmills turning just over the heights of the buildings, and all of a sudden, a man that was cloaked came through the alleyway and entered a door in the building I was in. Came up to me and seemed kind of eager to give me this bag. Inside was an amount of gold coins. A little confused as to why that happened, but then he seemed eager to convince me that he was good for the money, like he owed me something, or was trying to give it to me for some reason. I don't know. And then I unlocked the door and let him into a room inside the building, and that's about all I remember.
Interesting. Is there? I guess I go to either Krokan or Riverville, and
Karut, is there Karut?
thank you, Karut. Yes. Who's closer? Yeah.
Karut is closer. The big Minotaur.
Yes. Can I get up and ask him? You know, is there like a private room? I never just private space.
Yeah, you can go into the the party room over there.
Lovely.
He like sneezes a little bit, and just a little bit of like bowl spray comes out of his face, and then he like keeps mopping.
Lovely. Glad you have a mop.
And he just points to the side where there's like a small, kind of like a old west shutter style door. Where you walk through there.
Cool. Who's at the table still? Just the three of us?
Yes, Atreus is still dancing with
Indeed.
Millie.
Aaron,
You hear like an
take the
occasional.
peek. How's it going? Yeah.
She
How's it going?
she like occasionally you hear her just like give out a all too obvious laugh. And yeah, so you guys kind of walk by.
Is he laughing? Is she laughing at him or with him?
It's kind of like
I'm an assassin. I'm an assassin with friends. Damn it.
make an insight check.
Okay. Insight. This will be fun. 14.
14. It definitely sounds like a woman that's all too eager to laugh at someone's jokes.
Perfect. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm very familiar. Gotcha. All right. If I catch his eye, I'll just kind of motion that we're all going to be over there.
You don't catch his eye as he seems totally entranced by the situation, and
I mean, it's a one-button situation. I get it.
Just one button. Who does
Right,
that?
so right. We're in a fantasy tavern in a fantasy realm. I'm surprised more people don't do it. Right, and I'll gather the two friends at the table. Bring your drinks. Come over here. Especially you. Come with me.
So Atreus, as we get to that in a second, you actually your mind seems to actually just fuzz for a little bit, and you seem to just be caught in this dance with this woman. Not even so much that you're focusing on her, it's just like all of a sudden you're unable to really control your body, and you're just kind of swaying back and forth and moving along with her as she seems to lead you around the dance floor, and you're almost like lost in this like ethereal state of mind, and are currently unable to escape it. So the rest of you go. The rest of you go into this side room, and it gets a lot quieter in there. Some private tables in there, and what appears to be a small private bar as well, just like various bottles on the side with some glasses set out. What are you guys doing in there?
Right. So I will. Right. So the Solarian stuff is kind of like loose fitting, right?
A little loose fitting, kind of like more draping, like sleeves and things like that.
Take that off. Take the top off right now. Just trust me. I already poisoned you. What more? What more can I do? Just
Okay.
trust me.
Okay, and he undresses a bit.
Right. Can Aaron check for any, industry standard scars or thieves' cant tattoo? Anything.
Oh, yeah. Make a investigation check.
Okay.
That tickles.
What are you doing there?
That sucks. Just a 7.
7. You look around.
Yeah.
There's like nothing. It's like very much a born yesterday sort of like perfect complexion, no scarring whatsoever. But you find one thing that is very, very obvious, and there's on the back of his neck, like it's a little bit more stylized than this, but it's very much like the Hitman barcode that's like on the back of his neck, where it's just kind of like stylized out.
Sure. Is it thieves' cant or just a tattoo? Like, would I
It's just
know anything about it?
It's not even a tattoo; it's a scar.
Okay.
And it is. It looks more like a rune than it does like a specific letter or a number or anything.
Sure. Okay. Right. It's what I was looking for, although I can't quite tell what it is.
What? What is it?
It's a mark of some kind, a scar. It's nothing I recognize, but I suspect you were part of some not so great activities in whatever life you had before. These memories seem oddly familiar to one to perhaps even Orchok and myself. Might be in that kind of work. You heard all that, right? What he was remembering.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm right. Yeah, I'm right there.
Yeah. It was as if he was reading from a notebook. Right. Like, that seems like, some nighttime shoisty activity. Such
Wasn't
as
it-
one, no offense, Orchok, but that's exactly the kind of thing a person like you would be caught doing.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You're very correct. In fact, Gabriel, you don't remember much. Your earliest memory is recent.
My earliest memory was being in a war camp, training
As a
soldier.
yeah,
Jeez.
with
Were there any, in that memory in particular, were there any insignias or banners or any pictures of any kind?
That's a good question. I don't think we discussed that. It was
So-
very brief.
So, because of how fuzzy the dream was, it's more of an impression than like a true vision. So you just you had the impression of being in a training exercise, doing some push-ups, doing some other things with a small group of other people, and you got the sense that there was someone commanding you around, trying like getting you to do these things, and you got the impression that you were doing it because you were in some sort of army.
Okay.
in his army was of other kind of metal people like you, or like elf people like you?
It's more like a dream of a dream. It's really hard. Everything's very fuzzy.
Okay.
Lovely. We need to figure this out eventually.
That's why I want to go to Solaria when this is over.
Right, we have, well, I suppose it'll be over in Check's drink. 20 some odd hours. We just got here. God.
But with that diamond, we can bring Allure back.
Oh yeah, that diamond. I forgot about that. Totally forgot about that. Yeah, we can use that.
Right, that's
That's all I
assuming
got.
we find, assuming
Oh,
we
yeah.
find Elodie again. She kind of just disappeared or re-disappeared.
I think it's
There's
more the
lots.
latter.
Right. So she might have moved on. We don't know how time works. She might be frozen in time where she is, and then we reappear. Who knows? This is the Feywild.
Maybe
It's a
we're
pocket.
frozen in time. Who knows?
Right, it's
Maybe.
some sort
Maybe.
of pocket thing
this
in
is
the
time.
Feywild.
Maybe everything before this was frozen in time. And maybe now is the real time.
Autark.
How much have you had to drink?
A lot. A lot.
Right, because that's. I once heard
Have I
of.
told you that I can suddenly speak Dwarvish? Check this out.
And then I'm gonna say a couple sentences in Dwarvish.
Okay. You guys hear Ortok speak in this slightly more guttural language, and it seems like he's been speaking it for years.
Isn't that the weirdest thing?
I lean over to Atreus, or to Gabriel.
Hmm.
I think he's had a lot to drink. I didn't understand a word of that.
It's the Scotch.
It must be. Right.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Keeps drinking his
So you have-
breakfast out.
right. So you have. I'll take a. Is it easy enough to find quill and paper somewhere? I go to the bar.
Yeah.
Ask for some receipt tape and a pen.
Yeah,
Right, and I-
Kurkan just easily procures it for you.
Wonderful. You're much nicer than the real one. He would have paid. He would have charged me for this. Walks away.
Anything for you. And he just turns around.
Perfect. Right, and so I will go in the back of Gabriel again and draw the thing, and then show it.
Mm.
This is on you.
How much was it?
Oh. You got me.
Oh, okay. And then I look at the thing. It's what is it, like 3 bars or some
No,
shit, or
so-
a lot?
It's a rune that's surrounded by 2 straight lines.
Okay.
Kind of like
Does-
stylized in the middle.
Is it any language I recognize?
It is not.
Is it any language anybody in the group recognizes? That's not Atreus, obviously. 'cause he's dancing away.
If I remember right, no.
Oh shit. Okay.
Well, it's not Thieves' Cant, which was my first prediction.
Or Orcish or Dwarvish. Or
Sylvan
Sylvan.
Sylvan or Elvish.
or Elvish.
Or Elvish.
Mm-hmm.
Do you speak Celestial?
Yeah.
Or Celestial. Not
Nope.
Celestial.
Right. Oh, that is a conundrum. We do have someone who speaks other languages, but he's quite busy at the moment.
In my brief studies of Abyssal, do I notice anything? I have a book on the language.
Well, that's true.
I just don't know
Yeah.
it.
Kind of Bissell.
I do, yeah.
You actually, comparing the book, you find that the first page in the lower left-hand corner looks exactly like the rune.
You guys, don't know what it means.
Do you have the book?
I have it, the book. Yeah.
Huh. Like
It's
in your
right.
hand right now.
Well, let me grab it.
He has the manual for Gabriel.
It's all one-on-one. All right, so if you look at page 1, in the lower left-hand corner
Okay.
is the symbol.
Indeed. Is that a page number? Can you discern? Does the
I don't
rune
know
explain?
anything about Abyssal.
Turn the page, and is the thing different?
Is it different?
It's different, yes.
It's a number.
All right.
Turn it again. Is it different again?
Is it different again?
Yep. It continues
Okay.
to be different.
All right, so
Oh, it's a
I can
number.
discern that the number on his back means it refers specifically to this page of this book. So somewhere on this page is what we're looking for.
I swear, you just got that thing to look at the nude pictures in it.
The pictures are rather lewd. You are correct. There are all
abysmal,
sorts
what
of
is-
demons.
It's abysmal. What would you think? Right. Can I sneak to Atreus to ask him a very quick question?
Are you actually sneaking, or?
I mean, I just want to get there quick and not.
Okay, so you
Fuck
get over
around.
there, and you're like,
In fact, yes, I would. I would like to sneak because Millie will probably distract him too much.
And you
Okay.
do like, look over there.
roll stealth.
What's that? Hey, that's 23. Yes, 23.
23. All right. You managed to get basically right up to them without them noticing.
Perfect. Oh, I'm like the butler in Mr. Deeds. Atreus.
Atreus, make another wisdom saving throw.
Ah, boy.
18.
18. All right. Suddenly, the fog that your mind is in just snaps back into reality, and suddenly Aaron is immediately to your left.
Do I
However,
notice that I was like in that trance, or?
yeah, you get a sense that something was weird.
Okay.
And then Millie just keeps trying to pull you kind of away from him. Just says, "Oh, just ignore him," yeah, and kind of pulls you off to one side of the dance floor.
Can I follow? I guess. Can I just? I just have to ask you a question.
Sure. So like he's like trying to follow you around, but she's like trying to move you around the dance floor, like, you know, dodging between a couple other dancers and things like that. So Aaron, you're like,
I'm a
popping up.
noble. Right. I'm a noble with the athletics feat. I think I can keep up.
Yeah, you can keep up.
So do I have like any
Yeah.
control over anything right now, or no?
Oh, yeah, you do. I mean, like,
Okay.
what do you want to do?
Well, I guess I'm a little concerned because I just like broke out of this trance or something. Like, okay, that was weird. I guess, can I look at Aaron and just like mouth like, "Oh, get me over there." Before you say something, then I'll like look at you to continue.
Holy shit! I can read lips. You can totally mouth anything you want, and I'll understand.
So what are you guys doing? What's the plan?
Well, I guess I'm just mouthing to Aaron quick. Like I'll turn to him because I know he has a question, and I'll say like, "Get me away from here." And then I'll like nod at him like, "You had a question?" Like trying to not draw attention to that. I was like,
Can I assume they're like dancing or something?
Yeah, they're
and
like
it's
bobbing back and forth and rotating around. So like,
Are they?
What?
Are they like touching? Are their hands touching or anything?
Yeah,
something
you know,
that?
like, you know, shoulder, waist. Yeah.
Sure. Can I literally cut in, just like liquid, just whoop, and start dancing with Atreus?
So you begin to start. You move to cut in, and she like sees you moving up since you've been speaking, and her eyes just flash briefly with like a slight purplish light, and she says, "Leave us alone." I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Nice, Aaron the Wise.
Not
Dropped his
science.
dice. It's
Not
like
science.
science.
This is not science. Don't try to tell me it's science.
I mean, can your science explain why it rains?
Turns out
Oh,
clouds
no.
are made out of water.
Wisdom save is only 5. It's 5.
5. Aaron, your mind just like goes blank for a second. You find yourself walking back towards Ortok and Gabriel, and a few like Gabriel and Ortok. You just watch Aaron walk in a very like stoic, kind of robotic way, sits back down at the table, and then Aaron, suddenly your mind comes back to you, and you're like, "How the heck did I get here?"
So what did you
Yeah.
ask Atreus?
I wanted to ask him to join us. I don't. What did I just drink?
Alright. He's a little weak-minded for the ladies. Let me give this a try.
And I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna
I just
find.
picture you marching like literally through the dance floor doing whatever.
Did I see her eyes flash, or was Aaron in the way?
Make a just. Well, what's your passive perception?
Where is that? 10.
10. You just saw her kind of like angrily say to him, "Leave us alone," and then Aaron walked off.
Okay.
Britney alone.
So Ortok's gonna try to intercept,
Uh-huh.
but he's pretty drunk. And so what he's gonna do instead is he's going to find. Are there other barmaids?
Yeah, there's a couple floating around.
As I'm on my way to the dance floor, I'm gonna find one. I'm gonna be like,
Excuse me, my lady. Can I borrow you for 1 second?
My lady.
Oh, sure. And she kind of follows you.
and then I'm gonna head closer to the dance floor, and I'm gonna be like,
Do you like to dance?
Oh, all the time.
Fantastic.
and I'm gonna enter into a dance off against them
Oh,
in an attempt
My
to
God.
outdance her
Okay.
for Atreus.
So, I need you to make a performance check.
I can do that. That's what I live for. Solid. All right. I rolled not 1, but 2
once.
natural ones. All right.
Oh, boy.
I got a natural 20.
Ooh.
Millie is on her game, and Ortok, you kind of stumble a little bit and try and lead this barmaid around, and she's just like, "Oh, where did you learn to dance?" And it's just kind of like wobbling back and forth.
I'm just gonna
Atreus,
trip and throw up, and then.
Oh. I mean, worst comes to worst, you can hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
and Millie leads Atreus around in a very well performed draconian dance.
Is it possible for me to use? I'm going to attempt to
Blundering.
use my blundering to my advantage
Okay.
and stumble into them.
Yeah, sure. What are you trying to do by stumbling into them?
I'm gonna try to throw the barmaid, spin the barmaid out, Throw her into the.
Make an athletics.
I don't know.
Make an athletics.
Wait, what's her
Okay.
name?
You did. Nobody asked.
How many
It's not important.
buttons? How many
Oh,
buttons
God.
does she have?
14.
Maybe they're like ranked.
Okay. You like kind of stumble and then like use the momentum to like throw the barmaid you're currently dancing with towards them, and like a bowling ball hitting some pins, they just like shatter apart, and Atreus, Millie's grip on you is lost, and she stumbles to the ground, all three of you in a pile, and suddenly your mind comes totally back to you. All this whole time, it's always like, even after being out of that main like astral kind of like fuzz, now like the world snaps totally back into focus, and you realize like, why was I so like enamored and so willing to just kind of like spin around for so long, and you realize you've been dancing for like an hour. And I actually need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Um, 22.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. Suddenly, all of the bards play like a resounding final chord. They all put their instruments down. The audience and all the dancers nearby give like a little, like, not a huge applause, but it's like golfers clap applauses. And the bards.
I have to picture them doing the da do da da do ba do da.
No,
I
they just
can't not
play.
picture
They play like Van Halen like Eruption or something.
Followed by golf claps.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, so
This is
they give a little bow and they vanish into thin air, just vanish, and then Millie like changes character, like she's nothing nefarious ever really happened. She's just like, thanks for the dance, and she her skin like changes color to be like kind of bluish, and she starts like shrinking in size, and suddenly she's about the size of a pixie with tiny little wings that fly
course.
out.
God damn it.
And she just flies up to Atreus and goes boop on his nose, and a flash of light just sprays out in every direction. All of you suddenly see as the entirety of the tavern just illuminates into this like impossibly bright white light. You're totally blinded. You cover your eyes, and then you slowly open them, and you find yourself standing stoically in front of a black cube in the middle of the forest.
How drunk am I?
You're still very drunk.
And
Just have the diamond.
Still have, do we have our alcohol?
Yeah, do we still have everything?
You still
Holding
have
the
all your
alcohol?
stuff, and you actually do have mugs in your hands if you were holding them when the
Okay.
flash happened.
I look at myself. Am I a robot again?
You look down, and your armor is on. You don't feel fleshy anymore. You are back to your normal self.
I deployed Tinker's tools for my fingers just to make sure.
Yep, they protrude from your fingertips.
Well, that's back to
I will
normal.
never get used to that. Whew.
And then just to see, I'm like, I look at the. Oh wait, is the body of Allure by the cube again?
Yes.
All right, I guess you can have the diamond.
And I give him the diamond.
That was Cody. Okay.
When Gabriel does it, it's the like fax machine sound. Yeah.
Um,
Excited R2D2 noises. Yes.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
but yeah. I go. Is the cube back to having 3 slots?
The cube appears normal as it has 3 orbs set into it. Now that you guys are kind of like the world is returning to normal, as the brightness from your vision, your eyes slowly adjust, and you see the forest has returned to about as normal as you left it. And suddenly the orb in the middle flashes a bright green and then slowly fades to where all of the orbs are totally dark.
Elodie.
You call for her, you wait several seconds, and there's no response.
Uh-oh. I will cast. Man, I am just burning through spells. Yep. I will burn my last 3rd level spell for the day and cast Sending
Okay.
at Elodie.
Sure.
Start as the target.
Just double checking something here.
Elodie, Sending hits things that are on other planes too.
Okay. What do you say?
So, Elodie, this is Gabriel and Storm Animus. Wondering where you are. We're by the cube. We just got out of some kind of illusory device. Let me know. And I think that's all the words I can fit in there.
I'm pretty
Okay,
sure.
but I love you.
What?
Nothing.
25 words or less. Creature hears the message. It can answer in a similar manner. Okay. You hear the voice of her return to your mind and just says, "I'm sorry, I'm lost and I can't find you."
Damn it. And now I
Lost.
can't send the spell anymore.
Hmm.
Ooh, Aaron,
Hmm?
when you flew up earlier, you could see a barrier.
No, could I? Yes. Could I? I'm
You
trying
kind
to
of saw
remember.
like a distorting like bubble. Yeah.
Yeah, let's try it again.
See if we can see that.
Okay. You fly way up into the air, and after piercing the canopy of the trees here, you look around and see that there's no visual distortion around this area, and far, far off in the distance to the south, you can see the silver spires of Taviran piercing over the horizon.
Lovely. Yeah, nothing I have will help right now. Okay.
Do I see any footprints in the ground leading somewhere else in the forest?
Make a
From Elodie, perhaps?
make a survival check.
Survival. 16.
16. Look around. You don't see any other tracks other than your own returning or leaving.
Right. I'll come back. We seem to be out, but that's all I know. Solaria's that way.
You mean
Right. Yeah.
Well, I say let's go. We have a mission to accomplish.
Okay, let's head to. We'll have to come back for her though.
Indeed, we need to find her. She needs us for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe there's someone in the city that's more familiar with these traps.
Such as, and I gesture to the corpse.
A very good point. And let's clear what we know as the barrier first.
Lovely. The drum sound is gone.
Yes, I forgot to mention that the sound of drums is gone.
I'll pick up a lure then.
But now bagpipes in the distance.
The most powerful fifth you've ever heard in your entire
Anywho.
Love it.
All right,
But
so
like-
you guys. Oh,
A Van Halen ending style.
yeah. Yes, please.
Shall we be on our way then?
Yes.
Okay. As you guys walk away from the strange experience that was this cube, and the strange things.
Yeah, is there anything, it's all dark, is there anything like, do we get a prize? Like,
I think the prize was the 1000 GP diamond.
No, all the orbs are dark, and it looks like the cube and the little spires that surrounded it have lost their shine. Like before, they were like this very well polished, glinting, almost could see yourself in them kind of reflection. Now they look worn, as if they have been around for 1,000 years. So you guys pick up a lure, head out to the south towards the city, and you find yourself progressing as normal. As you pass where you feel like the barrier was before and continue onward, you never re-encounter the mark that Atreus made in one of the trees. And after a half hour of travel, you're pretty certain that you've escaped whatever effect was keeping you going in circles.
Okay.
And I think that's a good place to stop for tonight.
Can I bring him back to life
kind of
first?
not long.
No, we'll do that. We'll do that at the beginning next time.
We'll start it with a bang or a boss fight. Who knows?
Bang, a boss fight, whatever. Potato.
We drank.
And we're
we
down
fought, we
50.
danced. Beautiful.
So basically, if it wasn't obvious, most things in there could cause some sort of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that was it was, you had so many ways of failing, and then you needed to succeed so many times to get out.
Mhm.
And Ortok is exhausted. Needless
pretty-
to say.
Very exhausted.
I think Atreus
It's
was less
fine.
tired when I resurrected him.
That's true. He had his brain sucked out and he wasn't as tired as you are.
It's true. He was like, I probably just have regular attack rolls, just like normal. Not
Yet
innocent.
-4 to every roll, but yeah.
That's true. Yeah. I mean,
That was rough.
He had his brain sucked out. What do you want?
That was
That-
a glorious explanation. Just
Yeah.
yeah, I had my brain sucked out, then I brought back to life, and now I wear this ring, so I'm not stupid. That was
like the
amazing.
best. So I'm not stupid.
That's beautiful. Oh, I love it. I picture the ring has like little engraving of like a graduation cap or something.
Amazing.
The ring
2x
of
plus
snakes.
1 equals y.
Yeah.
Solve for y.
Stop
Or just
asking
like-
why.
You open it and it's like a little picture of like that Einstein with his tongue out photo.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
It's a Pez dispenser.
Oh, I
That'd be
love
great.
it. Yeah. It's not a magic ring, it just dispenses Ritalin. Fine.
Oh, sweet.
Love it.
Also,
Good.
so because all that roleplay was super sweet, everyone gets a D6 inspiration dice. They can
No, thank you.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
Yes!
Yeah,
Yes!
that was pretty.
yes,
That was pretty great.
We kind of knew we had no consequences, I think, but or well, not that we
Other
were
than
totally barbaric, but
That's true. We did not
Yeah.
burn down the bar.
I know.
I was-
Yeah. Mitch, you must trust us a lot because there are parties out there who would have just murdered everybody.
Oh, I know. I know. I don't know. Anything can happen. I mean, you guys could have been like, fuck this. This isn't real. So let's kill everyone. I don't know. Like,
Right. Which probably would have said more about us as people than as
Yeah.
like,
True.
no consequences. I'm going to do a bunch of nasty, horrible things.
And we were just like, no consequences. This isn't real. Let's get all the free beer we can.
I feel like that's more realistic than just going
Murder
on a
hobos.
killing spree. Yeah, exactly. Like, wait, free beer?
Yep.
Duh.
Free
I know
beer,
it's
and you
not
can-
real, but
You can like
How not real
Absolutely
is it though if you're
godly
still
free.
drunk?
true.
that is it.
welcome to the Feywild.
I'm not talking about Ortok. I'm talking about Adam seizing this opportunity to get free world for his made-up character in his made-up character's made-up world. We're going deep.
Oh, that's great. Man, it'd be like if our characters somehow get sucked into the Matrix and decide to play D&D.
In the Matrix.
Matrix.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just saying that's as far as we're willing to go.
Mitch, I honestly thought when you were talking about something on the back of his neck, I'm like, is it going to be like an input? like,
Oh, like a plug? Just like
Yeah. I'm like,
power
I'm
jack.
It says
actually,
Samsung.
actually about to go Matrix on this right now.
That'd be fun.
just-
Don't give
it's
me
just-
any. That sounds like a fun one shot. D&D Matrix sort of plug. Everyone's plugged in sort of thing. That'd be fun.
That could be
I
fun.
wonder. I'd be shocked if that hasn't somehow already been a thing, right? Like, I feel like
Yeah.
that's a fun time.
Like have the Matrix be more of a magic thing than a technology thing, and kind of I think it'd be sweet.
Yeah, I do have a friend who's running Curse of Strahd, but it's like sci-fi esque.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah.
There's a
It's
Strahd with
crazy,
lasers.
Yeah. Strahd with lasers. He has sharks. He has frickin' sharks. Frickin' lasers.
I can totally see Strahd as like a crazy, like
Dr. Evil.
mad
Dr. Evil. That'd be amazing. But yeah, I think magic still exists. Otherwise, it's like Bioshock type magic.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So if we
That's kinda
ever
sick.
if we ever play another game, like and the way that I have been writing this all out and like kind of plotting the trajectory of what you guys are doing. I mean, you guys are still free to do whatever you want in this game, right? But obviously, there's like plot points I want to hit and things like that.
There's still a green dragon just out there somewhere.
But I think it would be totally possible to wrap up the story that I want to kind of put out there for you guys in like a year. And
Yeah.
if we ever
Yeah, well,
play
we are. What level are we? We are level
11 or 12? 12?
We're
We're
level
12 out
12,
of-
yeah.
Oh,
out
speaking
20,
of
so
that.
we're already like halfway. As like
I keep on looking at
level.
my notes and only reading like halfway down them. Everyone level up for next time.
Oh,
You're right.
yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Lucky 13.
Ta-da! Action surge for Ortok.
No, actually, Ortok is. Well, actually, I need to double check where Action Surge actually occurs in the
Level 2.
fighter. Is it level 2?
Yep.
Then Action Surge. There was a feat. There's a feat Ortok wants to take because the next barbarian level he gets as a feat, which is the mobile feat, where he would add an extra 10 feet to his movement, which makes me have 50 feet of movement. And anytime I attack a creature on my turn, I can disengage from them and take no opportunity attacks.
That's terrifying. That's absolutely terrifying.
But Action
Basically
Surge
what I
comes
do.
first.
Yes.
That is.
Hexen and
So you know that
Snurge.
time you did like 100 damage in one turn?
I did.
Double-
I got
double that
close. I did
potential.
not do.
Yeah,
That's only
it
the
was like
crits.
92 or 94 or something like that.
It's those crits.
But you
Those
can
crits,
still
man.
like double that potential. Is insane.
I get another sneak attack. I have 7 dice. Sneak
That
attack.
means
7.
Aaron could do 100.
I can get up there. I'm also a little bit more dexterous, a little bit more charismatic.
Oh,
Not any more intelligent whatsoever. Give me that ring. Hand me that ring. Oh, wouldn't that be like such a noble sacrifice of like Aaron's trapped in some sort of riddle game and like Atreus has to be like, dude.
So I totally got off track with my brain. But if we ever did play another game, there is a world that I'd like to riff off of called Spelljammer.
What?
Basically,
What's that?
A lot about that.
it's
Oh.
it's a mix of like high magic with lots of technology, and then
This sounds like Solaria.
they make it so
That.
it's
What the lore?
it's common for people to like travel to. They call it like different like planes or dimensions, but it's like
Planets.
thought of more like planets. It's kind of like Treasure Planet, honestly, where
Ah!
I'm into it.
yeah.
All right.
kind of like that. So
So you're saying
Oh my
Lannery
God.
Lannery Storm will still be around, is what you're saying.
Captain Lannery Storm will have her own damn company.
She'll become a space pirate.
She's a space pirate with like 10 ships. It'll be amazing.
And a really big hat.
Assuming she survives this campaign.
Oh, she'll come on now.
Oh, she'll be fine.
if anyone survives, all of us, the main characters, could die. That single NPC will be the one that makes it
Yeah.
out.
She just like the ship crashes, the rest of y'all are dead, and she like
Just pops up.
pops out drunkenly, kind of doing the Jack Sparrow, like. Ugh.
Of course, the drunken driver always survives.
There you go.
That's the unfortunate
Exactly.
truth.
She would do it. Or who's that character in Trailer Park Boys that always has a drink? I don't know if any of you watch that show or saw one episode of it. Julian is his name.
Julian, yeah, it's been
He
a while.
always has a drink. Like always, every shot. They
Oh
get in
shit!
a car
I have
wreck.
access to my 7th level spells.
That's
Oh,
terrifying.
boy.
It
You
is
can
terrible.
resurrect all of us at once. This would be great.
Now I have access to plane shift. Yes.
Neat. So we could actually go get Elodie. Like,
We can go anywhere that I know
neat.
of. Temple, that's new.
As long as it's on a different plane of existence. You can't
Yep.
teleport to some place on the current plane.
There's a
Right.
fun hack that we discovered playing a one-shot that you can do plane
Oh.
shift from a rope trick.
You can.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember, you can.
If you somehow manage to stuff yourself into a bag of holding, you could technically do the same thing as well.
I'm pretty sure the universe would implode, but
See, I'm thinking of like dumb fun of like using it to go fishing in the elemental plane of water or something.
you just pull out a kraken.
So I would just like to, go fishing for a Leviathan, please.
It's a real beat.
It's a beauty.
So-
I swear.
Oh,
Holy shit.
The one story where you keep talking about it, it keeps getting bigger, and it's probably actually true.
So I'm
Okay.
assuming I'm gonna have to wait till I finish a long rest to prepare new spells and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I have access to one more preparation of spell.
I'm gonna say good night to the internet. Good night, internet.
Good
We
night,
love
internet.
you. Stay safe.
Tag.
Guten Tag.